What he's feeling inside there, and you know what looks to a casual observer that maybe patience pays. You got to remember, you got guys crawling up your tail, and they're not expecting you to breathe it. So,
having a problem on a restart. Cold tires on yet another dramatic twist here at the 53rd Rolex 24 at Daytona. That wall. There he is coming off the wall, and a fire starts back in the engine bay.
Then all of a sudden, he developed very quickly into pretty much the guy that we know today.
But
was already going down to cause him to run a little bit wide through there, Justin.
I think it did. You saw a puff of smoke just before he took to the grass.
Yeah, he just didn't have the turn in the car.
Yeah.
There was no real mistake there or moment. He just suddenly didn't have the turning ability. And a little bit later on, after we get through this moment, you'll see it looks like the left front is definitely down. So,
Just caught the backside of that curb there, and
he makes a very bold move. Everyone runs wide. Valiente from 6 to the lead.
fantastic.
This is exiting turn 12.
Coming down the inside of the 76.
Yeah, he went to the outside there. Bob and Ray Mason just really
Lighten them up at the top of the hill. Mike Gouache.
What has happened
more
here?
Contact and more spinners.
Cameron had got around the 10, then he jumps over the curb there, and that launches him into Ringer. Just ate too much of the curb.
10 here.
Whoa! And that was a big moment, and it's got even worse as round goes the Bentley. Jeffrey Lee gets it.
Doors open, I'll go as well, just not quite enough room. And he runs wider than 9, he is around.
Dangerous spot to be.
Huge. Frustrated, we see this multi-class racing there. Mirko Schultes tried to close the door to the inside.
Oh, it's the 48 Audi.
Wow, once again, Audi in the thick of it with prototypes.
Bargy, as Calvin likes to say.
No contact there. Connor just took it in so deep, he just lost the rear end of the car, turned it around, and Bruno.
That's the 912.
But it's paved.
Yeah, it's got good grip out there.
Yeah, but you don't want to go outside over the top of that.
The 01 contact between the 10 and the 01.
Oh, he was coming to the pit.
10 was maybe made a late call or something.
Oh, he spun. Is he going to come off the fence? Well, there goes the front of the car.
Oh, and Joey can't quite get it turned, and now this is what...
Thought maybe the 10 was going to make a dive to the pit lane, and then he locked up.
Gurieri che commette un errore e finisce contro le protezioni del circuito siciliano. Il Siciliano è protagonista di un terribile incidente con la sua Ibiza. Ventoso incidente ma senza conseguenze per Alessandra Torresani, che arriva larga alla Rivazza e perde il controllo della sua Ibiza attraversando la pista.
Does the Porsche get into him? Might have been light contact. As the field scrambles.
In a straight line.
Yep.
I mean, ironically, he was under.
There is.
Yep.
Bruno's actually been pretty aggressive in not wanting to...
Connor Daly's father, Derek. Whoa, we got a spin.
Speaking of.
He also made some slight engine before. Oh, spin there in the background. You can see it.
That's the third.
Oh, boy, that's not a great spot to do it.
National governing body, the FIA. Oh, one of the Vipers.
Ben Keating.
Here he comes. Oh, looks to the inside. Oh, evasive action, I think. Oh, that's a big one.
Big run. But see the Armco and the tyre wall doing it.
Aston. Turns out it was the Camaro.
On board here with Scott Maxwell. Look up ahead there. You can see a little bit of argy-bargy, as we call it, as they come through the right-hander, and Anthony Mantella just gets into the side of Ashley there. And I think what happened, Justin, is I think he
happened. He's going to come into shot in a moment. Oh, straight on. Didn't even turn. Oh, that's unusual. The way he
And the 48 had a very nasty moment, as Jim said. Christopher has it.
Blake Molan on top, and a red flag is shown with
Johnny Palmer. So even worse than that, and it is one of the white cars.
Dixon not to be denied. They're absolutely side by side right at the apex of the corner, and Scott something little like that, because it wasn't a long stop.
And a spinner lit at the apex of turn number 1, and that was just a loss. And it's Alison that's up on the roof camera. She's being rooftop rear before rooftop rear.
Oh, there you go. Man. So the 81 and the 51 had obviously...
number 60, John Pugh, the pole-sitting car.
Stepped in for Jeremy, who's going to go and grab something to eat before his pit lane stint. Oh, no, he's not. He says, I'm sorry.
Oh, that is a massive hit.
Oh, I felt that.
Tô lento se arrastando. E agora ele vai ter que dar a volta toda da pista nesse ritmo para poder voltar. Olha aí, olha rapaz, olha o acidente. Olha o acidente, bateram por trás ali no Thiago, quando ele via muito lento na pista.
54 prototype challenge car from Core Autosport. Lazy pirouette.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get a really good run there to try and get
in a more desirable place than me, being up in the nice dry booth. But actually, I was standing in the Ford Corvette's box as it launched out.
Get some points for Jordan Taylor in case he begins to feel a bit worse and can't complete this. And look at this, the 5, the Action Express entry is off. It's been raining here for days, and finally the
first 2 corners, but then the trouble started. Lando Norris, the championship leader, coming together with Munro. That meant that
DBRT racing cars have another look at what happened. Just a plugged racetrack.
right in the driver's foot.
Morning's warm-up. Now, there was significant but certainly fixable damage done to some suspension.
If the barrier's damaged, they may call a halt to this qualifying because it's going to take him quite a while to repair.
Audi なんですが、リプレイです。ダンロップ？そうですね、ダンロップですね。
Ball, a daring move by Ibrahim up the inside, contact made. What? And Lamborghini going backwards hard into the fence. And racing the AM class spinning out there and making heavy contact with the wall.
Terry Boy Hoots actually been hit by Jim Policina and has rotated the car around, and it looks like Ambrosio has also been had to pull up on the side and wasn't able to get past.
Yeah, it looks like Terry cut across in front of Jim there. And
remember, they're off kilter just a little bit. Close quarters action. Oh, there was a touch.
Dear.
That's the 94 car.
At the end of the wing, didn't it? It then ripped the mount out.
Well, they hang out over the width of the car at the end, don't they? And it's just caught on the edge of the tyre bundle.
15 seconds. While the lights of the experience, Markelov of Russia, were also spinning out. And
professional motorsports from amateur, you could take it a bunch of different directions between either running it in a professional series like the Conti series, or you could run it in a club series. So there's many ways you can go with the Cayman GT4 Club Sport.
How far away from being full GT4 is it? What would you have to do to make it a GT4 car?
That is an excellent question that I don't know the answer to.
But you're now going to go and find out
you
if
bet
I know
I am.
anything about you. I just had the opportunity, and thanks to the guys in the truck.
Top right, here he comes out of the pits. So he got loose, and the car began to fishtail, and then went back across the racetrack and clouded it.